Hi runners, thanks for joining Race for Reentry 2020. What a year it is. So we're doing this digital, and this is a video to help you cool down after that run and after that training. And my name is Anna. I'm with Crossover Yoga Projects. We provide trauma-informed yoga to vulnerable communities, including those that are incarcerated. So check us out on the website at crossoveryogaproject.org. So we're going to jump right into our cool down after our run. So come to a standing pose, however it feels good to have your feet right now. I know my legs are like jello after running. So just finding what feels right for you, and we'll just start with some slow, deep breaths and a little movement with the arms. So a big breath in, reaching the arms out and up. Bring the palms touch overhead. And then big breath out, take the palms down towards the chest. We'll do that 2 more times, inhaling, reaching out and up. Exhale, pulling through. 1 more time, big breath in. And then this time, let's take it all the way down. So you can take a little bend in the knees and then start to hinge at the hips, coming all the way forward. And then on your next breath in, look up halfway. And then big breath out, folding in. Take a bend in the knees. That probably feels really nice right now. And you can sway around a little bit here. Or maybe it feels good to rock out the head. A little yes and no. And then take the hands down to frame the feet. And we're going to take a big step back with the right leg. Gaze comes forward. So we're in a lunge here. And then we'll get a little cozy. So taking the hips back and forth. Moving at your own pace. Taking this as far as you'd like to. Maybe the legs are a little shaky right now. That's okay. And then when you'd like to settle in, take the hips forward, really ground through that right palm, then lift the left arm up towards the ceiling here. Big breath in, big breath out, and then lowering the palm back down. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold in. And then take it all the way back up as slow as you need to here. So really rounding the back, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time. And we'll repeat that whole sequence again. Inhaling, reaching out and up. And then drawing the palms down towards the heart. 2 more times. Inhale, maybe a little lift of the heart. And then in. Once more, this time folding, hinging forward. Taking it down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, melting in. And then stepping the left leg back this time, hands are going to frame that front leg. And then you know the deal here, so taking the hips forward, sinking them down, and lifting them back up. And if the legs don't really straighten that much here when you take the hips back, that's okay. And then shifting the hips forward, grounding through that left palm, reaching the right fingertips way up. And maybe it feels nice to lean back, opening up the chest. And then taking it down. Stepping the left leg forward. Bring the heels and toes to touch here. And then we're going to sink the seat really low, low, low. So it's like you're trying to sit on your heels. And you can take the hands, walking them out in front of you a little bit more. And just noticing what that does with the calves here. You can always come out of this. You don't have to stay here. But if it's okay, see if you can breathe into those calf muscles, maybe into the lower back, whatever sensations you're feeling here. Taking one more breath. And then exhaling out, releasing the head, lift the hips up. Take the feet a little bit further apart. And then just nice and simple, step it back, coming to your downward dog. And then we'll carefully lower the knees down. So if you'd like to place a blanket or maybe fold the back of your mat if you have sensitive knees, that's always a good idea. So untucking the toes in, let's take the right foot in front. You can give it a little help, nothing fancy here. And scoot the foot forward as much as it feels all right here. And then we're gonna sink those hips forward again. So we're coming into a crescent lunge. And then on your next breath in, can you lift the heart a little bit more? Good, and then taking a runner stretch, taking the hips back. Flexing the toes towards the sky here. And you'll likely feel this right away if you were just running. So you play here. Maybe it feels okay just being right in this position, right in this pose. If you want to play a little bit with the IT band and with the ankle and the foot here, see what it's like to wave your foot a little bit side to side. I know you can't really see my foot. What is that like? Taking one more breath in this pose. And then we'll recover coming out of it, taking the knees together, lowering the seat back, finding your child's pose here. So your way, maybe taking the hands back towards the feet, if that feels nice for the shoulders, or maybe keeping the hands reaching towards the top of the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. It's like thanking your lower back for all the hard work it just did. And then coming back up, taking the left side, so left leg is going to go in front, taking it as much forward as it feels okay here, and then shifting those hips forward, sinking them down, and then lifting up through the heart. And your choice, if you want to keep the fingertips grounded, maybe you have blocks or books underneath you, that's always a good choice. And then we'll take that runner stretch with the left leg forward, so taking the hips back, and then toes lift up towards the sky here in that flexed foot. And maybe this is plenty, but again, if you want to play with that foot, see what it's like to reach your big toe towards your right hand. Yeah. And then maybe the other side, turning it out. This is always good to prevent any injuries from when you roll the ankle. And then we'll recover, taking the knees back together again, finding your child's pose, our final pose for today. So again, maybe the hands come back, or maybe they reach towards the top of the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Really filling up the back rib cage. Allowing all that breath to enter the body. Almost like nectar for all the organs, all those muscles, that just all that hard work. And then when you're ready, lifting up out of your child's pose. And we'll end there for today. Thank you so much, runners. Namaste. Be safe, be well, and thanks again for joining us.